Most finance brokers, they build their business completely backwards. All they do is chase business owners around, and a lot of these business owners have bad credit, and they're probably already shopping them around to different lenders. I built my equipment finance business completely differently. I built it entirely based on relationships with equipment sellers because they are already selling the trucks. They're already selling the medical equipment. They're already selling the technology, the devices, whatever it is. So they already have the customer. They already have the customer that's ready to buy, and they already have the customer's trust. And many of these businesses already have great credit. So I don't have to worry about that. They just need the financing to buy the equipment that they already selected. So then the seller just simply introduces me to arrange the financing. I partner with a couple select lenders, not everybody, just a few, and the deal gets closed and funded. Everyone wins. It's a win-win-win. So I'm not cold calling around to a bunch of business borrowers and trying to convince people to buy anything. I'm just partnering with the equipment sellers. So I just become the financing resource for the people who already have the trust of the buyers. It's a very simple model. Now you're probably wondering, okay, why would the equipment sellers want to work with me or even you, right? If you did this. Well, number one, they want speed and they want to feel like they have a sense of control of the deal. Also, financing is great because they can sell more, they can have higher ticket prices because financing allows that, and they get paid up front because we fund up front. So they don't have to wait for payments and try to become the collector for the client. So what do you actually do as an equipment finance broker? So really simple. You learn the deal, like who owns the business, how much do they need, how long they've been around, right? You submit the application to underwriting. It's a couple of emails, and you manage the process. It could be a few phone calls, a few emails, but it's not much. What you do not do is try to understand the equipment, try to be an expert in underwriting, trying to be a jack of all trades and chase every business owner. That's not what you do. This is powerful because the buyer is already in the ninth inning. They already chose the equipment. They already trust the equipment seller who brought you into the deal. Plus, when you finance the equipment, it's 100% tax deductible. So your real work is only meeting one equipment seller, one equipment dealer. That's your real work. Keep them updated on the deal, get their deal approved, right? And funded. And then you use that one relationship with that one dealer and you find other dealers. It becomes a snowball. And you basically repeat this whole process until you reach your income goal and how many hours a week you want to work. So this is for someone who likes people. This is a people-oriented business, right? And someone that likes to build relationships. All you have to do is follow through on those relationships, stay in touch, and you have to enjoy the B2B business landscape, right? This is about trust, not endless prospecting. So this is not passive. This requires work. You still need to understand this equipment finance business, the basics of how to facilitate these deals, and understand business in general from a very high level. Because you still have to do emails and some calls to make sure the deals are progressing properly, right? But this is extremely simple because you're not creating demand. You're just sitting in existing demand because the dealer brings you into the deals. So if you want to understand the business model even further and in more depth, then check out the other videos in the playlist.